The uncertainty that we have with international conditions at the moment is a worry, given the fragile condition of the New Zealand economy. Very clearly, we need to be doing a lot more in terms of planning for economic recovery. The government has its head in the sand if it believes that just selling assets and borrowing to pay for tax cuts for the most well-off will be the answer to New Zealand's precarious economic position. We need to do a lot more. That's why Labor has released its plan. Changes in monetary policy, changes in tax policy, getting R&D up, upskilling our population. Those are the things we need for a really strong economy, and we do need a strong economy in such uncertain times.
The effect of the meltdown, it's beyond the government's control. There's not a lot the government can actually do about this.
What happens internationally certainly is beyond the government's control, but what we can do here at home isn't. And the government does have its head in the sand if it believes that selling off our assets, borrowing to pay for tax cuts for the well-off is a plan to protect New Zealand against uncertain economic times. It isn't. We need a plan. We need an investment in the economy, savings directed to the productive area, a better monetary policy, upskilling R&D.
Is it true that you're going to borrow, though, more than national, at least in those first 5 years of your plan?
I think what's true is that we pay down our debt and pay off our debt quicker than the National Party on our projections as compared to theirs.
So it's not true that you're going to borrow more?
Would credit agencies look at that in the same way now that we have the downgrade in the United States and fresh financial fears?
I think credit agencies would look far more positively on a situation where you have an ongoing source of revenue, not a one-off sale by the disposal of assets. That clearly isn't an ongoing answer. You sell them once, they're gone forever.
So you're not going to reconsider your current debt strategy?
I think the current international situation actually reinforces Labor's plan, that we have an ongoing mechanism for getting tax revenue in to pay down that debt, not a one-off sale of an asset that once it's gone forever, and you lose the dividend stream.
Were you implying before that it's not true that you're going to have more debt in the first 5 years?
Oh no, what I'm saying is that we will pay off our debt faster, and what the credit rating agencies will look at is what the overall scheme of things is and the pay down of that debt. Labor has a very credible plan, and it's interesting that National hasn't actually attacked the credibility of that plan.
But the credit rating agencies will also look at your debt track over those first 5 years as well.
They'll look at the whole debt track. They're used to looking at things long term. It's only politicians and journalists that look at things in the very short term.